Hi everyone. If you are thinking about selling a property in 2025 and you haven't sold in a little while, you might be unfamiliar with what some of the standard costs are involved in selling a house. So I thought I'd run you through them. First of all, getting a LIM report from the Wellington City Council. Most buyers will expect now that a LIM report will be provided to them rather than them having to obtain one. The council charges $552.50 for a LIM report. Building inspection is more up to the client as to whether they want to have one done or not. Again, a little bit of an expectation from buyers that we would have that additional information for them. It certainly helps them get their due diligence done in a timely manner, given most of the sale processes in Wellington are deadline or closed tender, meaning about 2.5 weeks. So having a building inspection there we can hand over is very helpful. The cost of that does depend quite a lot on what kind of property we're selling, in terms of its size, but also its cladding and anything that might make it a little bit more complex. But generally you can expect a building report would be anywhere from about $700 through to about $1,000. Then we have home staging. So if you're selling a vacant property, we would recommend that it is staged for sale. The cost for this again is quite a range, and again will depend on what kind of price bracket the property is in, what kind of target market we're wanting to appeal to. At the very lower end, you're probably looking at about $2,000 for a 4-bedroom, 2-bathroom home, all the way up to about $10,000. So just meaning that, you know, we will reach out to the stager that we think is most appropriate for the house, and the range would be somewhere within that. Then there is of course the marketing. So we can't sell a secret, we have to market properties comprehensively, and this would be social media, digital, online, print, mail dropping. So depending on the house we're selling, we will come up with a marketing schedule that will be pinpoint specific to reach the market we need to. That marketing schedule could range anywhere from about 2.5 at the lower end through to about 6.5 at the upper end if we're including print media like the Post. Then you'll have the legal fees. So these will be both through the process where you'll be getting advice from your solicitor, and then at the end of the process where the conveyancing work is done. Again, does depend a lot on the complexity or not of the transaction, but probably a range of about $1,500 through to about $2,500 would be the usual. And then once your property is sold, of course, the real estate agent would love to get paid. So the commission is when that kicks in, and that is only upon unconditional sale. So if you don't get a result, the real estate salesperson has worked for free, but assuming you do get a result that you're happy with, the commission then kicks in. The commission tends to be higher for lower priced properties and lower for higher priced properties. So if you're selling a property at around the $400,000 mark, the commission rate's likely to be about 4% of the total sale price. If you're selling a $2 million house, it's likely to be around 2%. So it does sort of graduate between those two levels. That would be plus GST. We are GST registered in providing the service that we do. So that is plus GST. And then most agencies in town will also have an administration fee of circa $1,000 plus GST, which would be applied as well. So as you can see, quite a few costs involved in selling a property. Most of that pre-work, so the home staging, the marketing, the LIM report, etc., we do work in with a company called Property Credit, and they can actually help fund that for you if you don't have money sitting in the bank sort of ready to spend on these kinds of things. And their service is really pretty cost effective. For every $1,000 you borrow, costs about $20 per month. So they can cover all of those additional costs, and then obviously the commission is paid out of the deposit, which is paid by the purchaser. If you've got any questions on this at all, do reach out, and I hope to get the chance to talk to you about your sale in the new year.